Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 3 Week 10 Day 3 live stream. So today we got the Stryx pet coming in. This is pretty useful for quite a few things. Obviously for the World Lore event, but it's also pretty useful for the class event tomorrow, as you will be restricted to Suncrest Stryx, which obviously your Stryx bonus will be quite useful for if you're not just spamming a single troop. But anyways, we got that. Aside from that, we do have an okay adventure board. We need to do this anyways for the other task, but we got some purple deeds. We got the blue right over there. But yeah, we don't forget, do your adventure board before you do your dungeons, because we can actually double dip on it for this little task over here. Unfortunately, we still have to wait all the way to the Thursday. Anyone who's not skipping with gems as far as doing the normal pass. However, we can actually get 1 extra day of progress, technically, as long as you do it in correct order by doing the adventure board first, and then you can do dungeons on this exact same day, so you can get your progress to finish out the adventure board task, but also will then be able to go straight into the dungeon, which I might as well start off with, and then we'll go from there since it's technically our dailies anyways. We'll do it with magic just because we'll run Phoenicia for it, since we need to run down that higher range anyways. Go over to Phoenicia, should be good to go. But anyways, hello everyone, hello Ian, hello Bill, hello Barbara, hello Cookie, hello everyone else. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hope all of you have been doing well. Let's see, I'll take that over for now. Get our insta-kill. Also, I might need to contact Kafka soon. We're running out of codes. We only have 4 days left in the month. Oh, I think we have 5 codes left. It's like 5 or 6. Which reminds me, I don't even have the Peach Fort open, though that's not going to be too big a deal. Hello, Bushka! Welcome. Let's go clear these out, clear out our dungeon. That'll make our progress towards the thing and be good to go. Hello, Isabel. Hello, DS. Then we'll probably go mess with the pet. And then we'll mess with the World Lore event. And from there, I think we actually have a lot of time to do some token grinding, since we don't have as many required things today. But yeah, 25 gems, still a pretty small amount, but hey, I do the entirety of the Thursday event just for it. Still an okay amount. We have quite a surplus these days, too. I think we're at a little over 28,000. We might finally get over 30,000 again. Will be nice. Because this weekend event's not going to use much trade, so it does have a new weapon. So I think it's like, what, 500 gems? Pretty sure it's 500 gems. But whatever tier 4 raids is, I'm pretty sure it's 500. Which is barely going to put a dent in it. And I do advise getting the weapon. It's one of those weapons that seems like it's going to be kind of average at first. But it's one of those double convert weapons, and a lot of those tend to become really meta over time. Like, as more troops come within the typing, the stronger that weapon's going to be, of course. That's applicable to all of them. And while they might not be too good when they initially come out, by the time they eventually roll back over again, they might actually be good. That tends to happen to quite a few of them. And even though it won't be that good this Friday, it could be good within the next several months by the time it's available again. Because it won't be available till the next Zol Carry event, which is who knows when. Hello, Kavera. Hello, Gustavo. Hello, Rogue. Let's see. You love watching these streams? Well, they're pretty chill. Kind of just mess around with stuff and answer any questions. All normal things. Okay, so before we do dungeons, one thing we want to make sure we do, and if you haven't done the thingies yet, definitely make sure to do so. Click this. Now we can do dungeons. Otherwise, it won't count the progress. Okay, so now that we did that, let's go do our dungeons. And then tomorrow we have all tasks completed, which would be the latest task could ever be done in a given week. All the way on Thursday. That is pretty heavy into the week. I guess they kind of wanted to make it like, oh, hey, it's kind of like a Friday Mythic kind of thing. But, yeah, I hope they don't do that again. They didn't for Season 1 or Season 2, but for Season 3, that's a pretty huge delay if you don't want to waste gems. Hello, Draco! Welcome. And then all we got to do is our dungeons tomorrow, and we'll have the final task complete. this, if nothing else, only required us to do daily, so it's not like we're going out of our way to do it. The other one does require dungeon, so if you want to preemptively do it, make sure to go do your dungeon, arena. Go make sure to do your arena up to like 5 or 6 battles. Don't claim the chest, and then claim the chest tomorrow. I personally leave it at 5 just in case, but I'm pretty sure you could do 6 and just claim the chest and it counts. But yeah, you can preemptively do these battles if you want for tomorrow. Because the very last task after we do the dungeons will be to go do a 6 arena run. And if we already have one pretty much completed, well, we could just use that. It still counts. Let's go to the pet next. Obviously, I already have this pet max, but hey, free pet food. Might as well. We're already set to magic anyways. Let's see. They probably didn't do it intentionally. I'm pretty sure they have like some kind of random system as far as what decides what tasks get chosen. And it just happened to choose like the worst 2 on the given week. But there's definitely a chance it's completely random. And we just happen to random the worst 2 that could possibly be combined together out of every single task in the drop table. So I feel like to some capacity it has to be manual. Because they make it for whatever the event is. Like all the synergy stuff. Like some amount of it might be manual, some of it might be random. Well, they can't be completely random, because they're always structured around whatever the stuff for the week is. But it could be that several of the tasks are kind of set based on their rarity drop table to be like that. Because, of course, they do like the weaker ones up front, and then they get gradually stronger. So maybe it is kind of random. Because it could be updated based on what all the weak conditions are. And then they just put that info in. Because it just reads it from the kingdom and everything. And then the rest of them just kind of random. And it just happened to do the worst possible 2 on a given week. I should really check for that, though. Because not just 1, but 2 of the worst possible tasks underneath the exact same category were rolled. On the 1 week where you would not want to have it happen. Like on every other week, it wouldn't matter as much. But on Mythic Week, it definitely makes a big deal. Let's see. Like, if that happened the previous week, like, no one would really care much. Like, it would still be brought up, but it wouldn't have been as much of an issue as it was this week. When's the next Salty Gems of War stream? Probably this Monday. She's going over the next Friday Mythic, I'm pretty sure. I believe she's doing a stream tonight, but it's Puzzle Quest. It's not Gems of War. Hopefully sometime this year she'll finish Puzzle Quest. Hopefully she'll finish Puzzle Quest 1 before Puzzle Quest 3 gets released. Also, I'm really curious to see her play Puzzle Quest 3. I want more info on it so badly. We still know, like, nothing about it. Since that one dev stream where they kind of leaked a exceedingly small amount of info about it. We haven't gotten anything since then. Okay, anyways, we did that. Let's just go ahead into the code now. And then we'll go mess with grinding. Because I believe that is pretty much... Oh, no, Word Lore event. Let's go do the Word Lore event first, I guess, real quick. It's gonna take, like, literally no time anyways. So we'll finish this out, then we'll hand out code. And then we'll farm the rest of the time. Since I believe that is pretty much every main objective we need to get done. It'll tell me to go change my medals, and I'll do so. It's actually quicker doing it this way than to go into the menu. Like, deliberately using the wrong one so you can switch. Well, not deliberately, but you know. It's quicker to switch it through it saying that you need, or aren't using the medals than it is to go manually change it in the other menu and then come back here. Because you have to go through less menus this way. Saves a little bit of time. Not like it's much of time saved, but saves several seconds. Puzzle Quest 3 will be released when Salty does Puzzle Quest 1 and Puzzle Quest 2 to full completion. So you're saying never then. Oh, so she's not even playing the full version of Puzzle Quest. She's playing the original version. She's actually not even playing the HD remake that they did for Switch. Oh, so I wonder when they're bringing it to other consoles. They said initially it was going to be a Switch exclusive. It's been a year and a half now, and it's still a Switch exclusive. Puzzle Quest 1's HD remake. They added a pretty decent amount of content to it. Like, I didn't even get through all of it yet. Mostly because we didn't even finish our basic run of it yet. We got pretty deep, though. Puzzle Quest 1 just feels so slow compared to Gems of War, though. They said Puzzle Quest 3 is not going to be like that, though, luckily. It's probably still going to be slower than Gems of War, but not as slow as Puzzle Quest 1 or 2. Based on what they've said so far. Like, I highly doubt it's going to be quicker paced than Gems of War. That's almost hard to do, just with how quick paced it actually is. Because Gems of War can be slightly more broken as a single player game, whereas a multiplayer game would need to be quite a bit more balanced. Not that Gems of War doesn't have a balance. It just has a very powerful balance. Where everything is pretty much just a powerhouse. Everything's bad. I'll take this one. Okay, we'll take this one. Oh gosh, it's probably gonna be our hardest battle actually today. It's because of how high its stats are, unless we get another one after this one. Gosh, that thing is so tanky. No wonder why they give slightly more points for this thing. That's the high stats of any of them. Also, we could die here if we're not careful, and we probably are about to. Hero's all the way in last slot. Oh, we do have an HP gain though. Hold up. Stay alive. It's actually still in one-shot range, even with that HP gain. Oh no, never mind. We have 25% reduction. It might actually not be in kill range. It's pretty close though. It's not dead. It's very close to dead. Here, have some HP. Oh, yeah, now it's definitely outside of dead range. Barely though. Barely, but enough. Oh gosh, we do have to fight an even harder one. So, hello, Sansi. Hello, Jesse. Welcome, welcome. And hello, Husky. Welcome. Let's explode all this. Should be good to go. I'm not gonna start looping yet. We'll do this. Throw this onto like green or something. Get a nice bit of mana. I did not have a cascade there, so let's throw explosion. And hopefully get this down to like green or something. Or brown actually. Do it again this time on green. Then we'll do it on purple. Then we'll do it on brown. Then we'll do it on red. Or they'll be dead. There we go. And waiting any more Val Ravens. Oh, we're almost done. Actually, might not even need to do tomorrow's battle. But we will if the guild still needs it. Aw, 2 useless orbs. Hopefully we get a power tomorrow to make up for it. Or at least a blue or purple. Something good. Did we get at least one good orb? I think we got like a purple so far. No blues though. Pretty sure one of them was purple yesterday. But anyways, now we'll go hand out the code. And then we'll probably just grind Explore 12 the rest of the time. I haven't been getting as much grind in. The one the task did force us to, which is kind of nice. We had to do 5 Explores, and I think I actually did 6 on accident going over. Or it was like 5.5. But let me go get the code for you guys. The elusive codes. Let's see, how many codes do we have left? 1, 2, yeah, we have 5 left. So Thursday, Friday, Friday again, Saturday, Sunday. I need more codes by Monday or we're out of codes. Kafka. I should probably go message her later. I actually haven't yet. I have not. Though she did say she had a little reminder thing at the end of each month. I would tell her to do so. But just in case, I will be her reminder. Like, where on earth is the code section? Where is the code section? There it is. Put that there, put that there, put that there, click refresh, put that there, paste, copy the whole thing, and here you guys go. Here's the redeem code. Use it on gemsboard.com for the game code section. Your invite code can be found underneath your settings menu. Whatever game says right over there is what you put in for your invite code. Redeem code is right over there in chat. Just copy paste the random numbers and letters starting with oof. And gives the same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. That is like one of the rare occasions I will say oof. Because it is applicable right now for that code. But there you guys go. Enjoy. And you might want to save that mythic, that gem key for next mythic. Not next Friday, but the following Friday. Anyways, next order of business. Let's go farming. We'll go to Golvania. Let's just double check. Let's do our checklist. Did that, until tomorrow anyways. We already have the arena set up for tomorrow, so we're good to go. All we have to do is 1 arena battle and be good to go. The pet we already did. Yep, that seems to be all the things. Obviously dungeons done. Not counting underworld or arena runs. Obviously we can't do arena because we already have it preset. Well, I guess we could technically do them and then have another one preset. But nah. And of course we could do our underworld stuff, but we kind of already maxed them all, so we don't really need to. We kind of have every faction maxed already. Of course, we could still do it for shards and the drops and stuff like that, but I don't know, not really worth the time. It'd take like 20 minutes to go do for a bunch of loot that we barely even need. What can you tell us about the next mythic? I haven't actually looked at it yet. I've been trying not to. I try to look at them as late as possible, just before, just so they don't constantly keep getting changed. Because sometimes I'll like go over and it's like, oh, they'll get changed again, or multiple times. So I have not peeked at them yet. I'll probably let you know on Tuesday. Because once we see it for Salty stream, we'll know 100% what indeed the mythic will end up doing. Because generally whatever it looks like by her stream is pretty much officially what's going to release as. By that point. Also, can you stop trying to win? There we go. Hello, Trilogy! Welcome. Yes, you can follow. There's a 20% bonus. I personally just grind 1 location because if you have a kingdom upgraded to level 16, it has a constant 10% bonus. So you're pretty much getting 20% just by staying still. Like you're getting 10% of the 20%. Or, you know, you're getting 50% of the 20% as a 10%. So you're getting 50% of the bonus just by standing still. And the amount of time that you save just from not having to constantly check where on Earth it is and going from place to place and possibly going to a location where Zukov build or whatever build you're using might not be as effective. It's easier just to stick in 1 location. You just never need to worry about it. It's 10% less shards per run, but it makes our runs much more consistent. Though it does require having 1 kingdom to level 16. With that 1 kingdom particularly being the one that you actually want to farm. I personally have it set to Golvania, of course. The main reason being, Golvania, at least at this current moment in time, has 0 immune to burns. And even if they got 1 or 2, Zukov could just target the 1 or 2. So even into the future, it would still be viable. The only thing that would be bad is if Explore 12 meta eventually becomes true damage. Golvania has relatively high HP value. That's the only thing that could happen badly. But at the current state of the game, Zukov, I'm pretty sure, is still the overall quickest. I'm not aware of anything quicker than Zukov for Explore 12. Particularly the Skyla version of this. However, the reason I use the Throw version is just because of the higher consistency. Even though the Skyla one has higher max speed, its consistency is just way lower. It's already a bit lower because we're using Slayer, but the Slayer just has so much speed that you kind of have to. Skyla does some amount of speed, but it's way riskier than the amount of speed that it gives you. Like, you're going to lose more time normally off of the backfiring than you would from when it occasionally just goes crazy. Is there a gold farming version of Zukov team? This kind of is. It has a leprechaun on it. That's some amount of gold. Obviously, it's not max gold, but you get a lot of gold from it. But no, there's not really a way to make it any more gold farmy than it already is. There's as much gold you can really get without compromising the team. It's not that bad. We got 3,592. Like, that's not a small amount of gold. That's still pretty hefty. Gosh, those tokens aren't, though. Only 2 tokens instead of 3. Plus, like, they're the worst, too. Bronzak Pistol, Cedric, Zugoff, Leprechaun. Interesting. And using Bronzak Pistol as your Thrall. That could definitely work. I'm pretty sure the difference is about 400 gold per battle or so doing Cedric in it. Because that team still wouldn't hit max gold. It would hit slightly closer because you'd have like the 15 or whatever Bronzak gives. You'll probably have like 1 or 2 casts of that, probably 1. Because it's basically like casting a Flame of Fur. Well, what we're doing right now is about 7,000 gold per minute. At least with my bonuses. I believe with my bonuses, the other version should be about 8,000 per minute. It would probably be about 1,000 gold difference per minute. Because it would be averaging closer to 3,500 to 4,000. Whereas this average is closer to 3,000 to 3,500. It was Pokemon Raid Hour, you need some Mewtwo's. Yeah, I haven't been dealing with anything Pokemon related lately. Though Pokemon Day's in 3 days. It's this 27th. The only thing Pokemon related that I'm hyped for is Pokemon Unite. That's about it. Though, if the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl remakes do occur, I'm curious to see if they will have the old multiplayer elements on it. Because there was actually some really interesting, very niche multiplayer aspects to it. That, if you did it on a full online level, would have some pretty interesting implications. Because I did it in co-op before, because I was in middle school at the time. Or sorry, elementary school, actually. And we were able to get groups of like about a dozen or so. About max or so, somewhere around there. However, if you could do it online, and have like the underground feature that was within that game, and have like 1,000 people in a single area, that would be pure chaos, and I would absolutely love it. I would honestly get it just for that. Though I'm not sure if they're going to include that aspect of that game. There's a lot of good aspects of that game, but that was probably some of the most memorable moments, was the underground area and everything that it was incorporated with it. So throw that down. As far as Pokemon stuff, Pokemon Unite's the only thing that would excite me too much, though. Though, based on the fact that they started another beta, it's probably April at the earliest, or very late March at the absolute earliest. I'm hoping we at least get an official date, if nothing else, today. I mean, on the 3 days from now. I've been mentioning that for the longest time. If they're not going to release on the 27th, they're definitely at least going to give us like an official date. I would sure hope they would. Because by now they should kind of know about when they are planning to launch it. Also, Pokemon Unite does release on mobile, by the way. It's on mobile and Switch, so if you don't own a Switch, you can do it on mobile. I'll personally be playing the Switch version, though. But they're both cross-platform, so they're the same thing. Just different controls. Daddy Shark. There's always that one person. Let's see, I'll take that over. Oh no, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl really missed the mark for me. I didn't even bother getting any of the DLCs. Though I do have to say, Corviknight is probably my favorite Pokemon ever. So that's one thing the most recent generation did. Like, I never bothered playing Pokemon Go. Whatever that other mobile game is, I never bothered playing. Though Pokemon Unite definitely interests me. That'd be the only one of the 3 Pokemon mobile games that they've ever made that I actually liked. So throw that down. Yeah, Pokemon Masters was the other one. You still won't listen to you yet. Was that the one I gifted to you a while ago? I think you have to reach a certain amount of badges before it'll listen to you. That's kind of funny that they added a system like that. So you couldn't just get like a level 100 from a friend and then just tear through the entire game. They put some amount of precaution into it. I don't feel like that was too big of an issue in any of the old Pokemon games, though. I guess to balance out the experience a little bit more, they wanted to do something like that. You keep getting Class XP daily deals this week. That means you've upgraded a kingdom to the point where you need to go do one of your heroes to a certain level. The main way that you would make it stop is figure out what kingdom it is, so you can easily tell by what hero class it keeps trying to give you XP for, and then go get XP or go get the hero class upgraded. Because once you get the hero class upgraded to whatever level it wants you to go level it to, it'll stop giving you the XP daily deal thing. But as long as you have a hero class that still needs to go reach its goal for a kingdom upgrade, it'll keep giving you the XP offer. So it's a good idea to go and get that hero class leveled so it doesn't keep doing that. Otherwise, it'll keep doing it occasionally and waste your daily slot there. There's a couple other things that can waste it, like pets and stuff like that. However, the pets are kind of useful to buy, whereas the XP one is not that useful to buy. Because the pet one offer is actually not that bad at offer. The 2 pet offers. Though they only occur when you need a pet to upgrade a kingdom. Yeah, I still have yet to ever catch a shiny Pokemon in any Pokemon game ever. I tried a little bit in Pokemon Sword and Shield. But after, like, I think it was almost 1,000 kills, I kind of just gave up. I was trying to get that one Sword and Shield thing to be shiny. Since it is Sword and Shield. I forget what his name is. That one Ghost Steel Pokemon. It's both a sword and a shield. We had like 1,000 kill count and it still didn't get shiny. We even had the thing that increases your chance to get a shiny from having the full Pokédex, or at least the full Pokédex at the time anyways. And yeah, we still didn't get it. Yeah, the EXP offer comes to 1.25 per EXP. If you mass buy the EXP offers during an event, it comes out to 1 EXP per thing. It's slightly higher because you have to work up to that point. But once you get past that point, it's 1 EXP per gold. I mean, 1 EXP per gem, I mean. Yeah, if you need a small amount of EXP, it's not bad. But if you need like a really hefty amount, Like, if your objective is to get to level 100 and you're at, like, level 75, it's generally not that worth it. But if you're in a short enough range, it can be worth it. An ingot offer? I don't think I've ever gotten an ingot offer. Unless I'm confusing it with one. If anyone else has any other question or anything you want me to go over, let me know. Oh no, I needed that. I needed that hero. That was our win condition. Let's go gain a level this stream. Hopefully we do. We're getting there. If we started doing Dust Devil team, we definitely would make it. Good old Dust Devil. I'm pretty sure it's official that they're not going to nerf it at this point, which is good. The new mythic, that is. Oh, you get ingot offers whenever you don't have enough fully upgraded weapons. Oh, okay. I've actually never seen that offer ever. Mostly because we've already had way too many weapons upgraded. So that's why I don't know of that offer. I've never been in a condition where it could possibly trigger. Because we have literally every weapon in the game max, not counting Doom weapons. Too bad it doesn't give us an offer for some Doom Scrolls. They said ages back they were going to add another way to get them. And they still haven't. And now it's even harder to get them because it's an 11-week cycle instead of a 4-week cycle. So it's literally 3 times harder to get them. And they still haven't added a way to get them easier. All they did was make them 3 times harder to obtain. Without adding that new way of making them easier to get. They should really consider doing so. Because those color deed scrolls are so absurdly hard to get in the current state of the game. You don't even cycle through every single color within a single year. Because of how long the cycle is now. Since there's 11 weeks between each one. And they even said they were potentially going to add like a weekend related event for it. And they still didn't do that. Like they were considering adding like a weekend midway through the season to go do it. But they didn't do that either. So they've done literally nothing to address it. It's been like that since Season 1, or, you know, since they added the season feature. Which at this point is like, what, 7 months now? I honestly can't even remember when season started. Yeah, it was probably around August. Because it's been following Fall Guys season system. So, yeah, it was probably around August or September when we got the first season. Which means it's been upwards of 6 months and they still haven't fixed it with any of the patches yet. And they were talking about the other thing way before then as well. Like a year or 2 years before. So by the fact that they normally take like 2 to 3 years to do something, they should have already done it by now. Let's see. Unless they just completely forgot that Doom Skulls even exist. Oh, was it back in July? And Campaign 4 starts next month in April. I mean, March. And next month is definitely not April. Honestly, February being so short really throws me off. In fact, it's only 28 days most years. I may actually already know when Season 5 is going to start, and Season 6, and Season 7, and Season 8, and Season 9. Because it follows the same system every single time. So unless they're going to adjust that system, we actually know when every season for Gems of War is going to happen ever. For the history of forever. Because unless they change the system, it's literally going to be the same 11-week intervals every single time. Also, we've gotten literally nothing good from these chests. I think we got like a 2 Arania drop or something. Every other chest has been completely useless. Yeah, we used up all of our RNG for Fall Guys today. We did really good at Fall Guys earlier. I think we ended up ending the stream with like a 50-something% win rate. I won't be doing it again until Season 4, though. No official date, but it's probably on Monday or Tuesday. Hopefully Tuesday. It'd be very convenient if it was Tuesday and not Monday. I'm trying to get a skull here, and it does not want to give it to me. There we go. Is the Arena Medal worse, or Arania Medal worse than Medal of Seasons? Yes. I still don't know why they haven't done that either, but they still haven't buffed Arania. So when they added Seasons, it was basically just Arania, but better. And they still haven't buffed Arania. Arania needs to be buffed to at least 6 attack per thing. So it's actually unique compared to Seasons. Otherwise, it's just a weaker version of Seasons. But yes, in the current state of the game, Arania is literally just a weaker version of Seasons. But make sure to always keep 3 just in case they do buff Arania at some point. Because who knows, any patch they might remember, oh, Arania is still useless, we should probably go buff that. Yeah, Arania needs to be at least 6 attack. So it's at least distinguished from Seasons. Otherwise, it's just a weaker version of Seasons. That is never used ever, other than for upgrading stuff. Oh, I could have just won. What am I doing? Whoops. Luckily, it didn't pass our turn. Speaking of Arania, we have yet to get a single Anu or Nisha today. Very unfortunate. Always gotta love quick battles like that. Too bad I can't all of them be like that. This team would go so blazing quick if it could. I would average like 2 minutes for the full cycle if it could actually go that quick. Consistently. I could take the red there. I just figured we explode it. It's actually going to give him full mana, oddly enough, but it's not really going to matter. Maybe it kind of mattered. No, actually, it didn't ultimately matter. You just do that, and then it gets baited. And even if that didn't happen, there was a double skull. It couldn't possibly deny both. You got 2 Zelos and no Phoenicia? Oh, that hurts. I still wish they wouldn't have made the Mythic drop table random for event keys. Because it makes the targeting functionality of event keys pretty much non-existent. Well, not completely non-existent, but you know, it really weakens what they could potentially be. Back in the day, they were like that, of course, when there was only one mythic in the kingdom. But now there's two, and some of them even have 3 mythics now. Starting to get to the point where kingdoms are getting 3. Some still need 2, though. Like, White Helm's going to be next to get 2. Some of them are already on 3. I forget which, but I know some of them are. Oh, whoops, he just killed my hero. I cannot one-shot him anymore, can I? Why is everyone singing the shark song in chat? Well, I kind of know why, because I was reading the other chat. Everyone trying to farm those likes. Let's see, I'll throw that down. We don't have a cascade here. Actually, we don't have anything that's useful. We might as well just do that. And hope it goes well. Okay, we'll try it again. There we go. Second time's a charm. We had a third one off extra turn if we truly need it, though. What am I looking for here? I'll take the brown for now. Oh, all good. I was gonna say, that's not even enough for Flamer Fur, but now it is. Oh, they're not frozen yet. So they're about to be. Oh, there goes Hero. Luckily that didn't die to Death Mark, otherwise that really would have taken down our mana accumulation potential. And it just dies. Come on, I want to see one good chest. They're definitely out there. We haven't gotten an Isha for a while. I think it's been 3 weeks? That's still not too bad, though. We've gone way longer without it before. Way, way longer. I can't cascade it, but I'm going to try for Sky. Then we double Skied. We didn't hit one Sky, but we hit both of them. Also, we hit no good loot, though. Is our tribute ready? It is. I had my tribute senses were tingling. There it is. No, I stole my purple and my extra turn and my everything. Please have to stick to 13 reds. Yeah, we got exactly up to 13. And I'll just kill. So, hello, Captain. Welcome. Oops, that's not my power. So used to click in third slot now because of Dust Devil team. Or Ironhawk team, however you look at it. Fastest way to get power orbs, major orbs. Do every single guild related task. Like being a decent guild that does all of them naturally. Like, you know, raid events, invasion events, world lore events, stuff like that. Those end up giving you quite a few major orbs. The other way that you get a lot of them is vault events. We just had one the other weekend. But whenever there's a vault event, grind it like crazy. Particularly quick kill explore. And you will get a lot of vault keys, and those vault keys can be power orbs. We end up getting 2 major blues and a couple of small blues during last vault events. Which that alone was pretty much a power orb, indirectly. Even though we didn't get a power orb drop, we pretty much indirectly got a power orb in resources that convert into a power orb. Gosh, another Rainia. Still good, but not as good as the other two. Hello, Defiant. Welcome. How many days left in the Fall Guys season? In-game says 5 days. However, it says approximately 5 days. And so far, the in-game timer has never been the exact date, so who knows. But according to the game, it's it'd be next Monday. Is when the season would end. But it could change. Oh, that didn't. Wait, why did that kill? Did he cleanse his burn? Apparently. I mean, the only way it wouldn't die. Do you have any stream clips of the best offers from the 3-day arena, etc.? Worth the gems? Like, as far as the breakdown, as far as all the tasks that are worth it or not? The list is pretty short. It's Imperials. Possibly Writs if you really want Imperials. So it's like double the cost of getting Imperials. But it's either Imperials, Writs, which are double the cost of getting an Imperial. Pets if you need them. And that one really big gem key offer that has a base value of 400 if you still need event keys. I personally don't go for it because if you don't need event keys, it's not worth it. But if you do, it is. Those are, I believe, pretty much all of them. There's not that many. Because none of the VIP ones show up on the thingy. It's all the basic ones. So it's basically just the pet ones, Imperials, and anything that feeds into an Imperial. And sometimes a really, really big key one. Oh, and war coins, yeah. If you still need war coins. I only need one more war coin offer until we're completed. Though we went and got so many initially. Yeah, I have not been able to find that last war coin offer. We've gone like 2 or 3 weeks now without a war coin offer. We got almost all of them initially, and then we've got completely dry. Right when we only need one more offer. Coincidence? But yeah, in the current state of the game, it looks like the war coins eventually dead end, though. I might still get them just in case they are used for something else. But just because it's so hard to get more of them. But it seems like they're only going to be doing those 5 offers, unless they just decide they're going to add more. So just in case, I might still accumulate them. But in the current state of the game, it seems like they're just going to have those 5 offers and nothing else. Where you get 5 team slots and 5 banners off of them. Yeah, I got all but one. And it's a green-red banner, which doesn't really matter too much because we have a +2 green, +2 red banner. That is just superior to it. So the only one I'm missing I technically don't even need. I still want it for the team slot and everything, though. Just for the sake of having it. Yeah, the slot alone kind of makes them worth it. Having all 5 is 5 additional team slots. And while there are workarounds, like making a document that has all your teams in it, so you can just keep cycling through that regardless of how many slots you have. It's always just more convenient having more slots specifically in the game, rather than having to deal with that. But theoretically, regardless of how many slots you have, you could theoretically have infinite slots just by keeping a really big notepad or Word document or something similar with every single team you ever want to use in it. Have it nice and organized, and then you can literally just copy paste it and have your team switched in seconds. Oh, what am I doing? I could have just killed the skull. Whoops. Oh, here, I have a Zug off. Hello, baby got back. Welcome. I thought your name was going to be Baby Shark for a second. I wouldn't be surprised someone changed their name for it. I think there's like a delay before it shows up. So if you try doing it during a stream to match something, I don't think it would. Let's see, I'll throw that down. Is this the fastest explore team? For consistency, yes. For overall speed, no. The Skyla version of this is quicker for overall speed, but speed per hour, from what I've tested, is slower than this. Yeah, where are the skull drops at? Oh, did you name the shark pet Baby Shark? That's funny. The main purpose of the Skyla team is to just go crazy with Skull Cascade. The problem with Skyla team is your chance of losing increases. Which, if you do end up losing, it loses a lot of time. Obviously, generally you don't, but it increases the rate at which you lose enough that you lose time. If you're going for, like, world record, you'd obviously use Skyla. But for general farming purposes, it seems better to not use Skyla. You wish they would add a few to teams similar to the same view you get when selecting defense in Guild Wars. In other words, a horizontal view rather than a selecting each team individually. Trying to process that. I don't think I fully did. I somewhat understand what you mean. Because currently when you're scrolling through them, you have to click on them to see what the team is. It isn't like how it is in the Guild War Defend, where you can see the team automatically. You have to click on each one. Okay, I understand what you mean now. Because you can only see them individually with how it's currently set up. By something like the Guild War Defend team, you can see multiple at once and just scroll through them horizontally, where you see all 4 of the troops. Yeah, that'd be a pretty cool feature. Because currently when you scroll through them, you don't see any of them. Like if we go to our troop menu and we scroll through, we can't see what any of these teams are. But if they had like the horizontal thing, you could scroll through them that way and see what each one of the teams are instantly. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I understand what you mean now. Yeah, that would be a pretty cool feature, actually. That'd be a really good quality of life feature. Like having a toggle for having it vertical or horizontal. So you can actually see what your teams are when you're scrolling through them. It'd also be pretty useful for videos. Let's see, I'll take it over. Also, we still have managed to get 0 good chests, not counting Aranias. Like, Aranias aren't horrible, but obviously they're not the true loot we're seeking. But I think Isabel's right. We used up all of our luck earlier this morning. We ran out of it for Gems of War. Probably go for one more chest after this next chest. And hopefully that'll be our triple Nisha chest. But after this chest, we'll go for one more after. I hope at least one of them has a good drop. Another Arania. It's not horrible, but gosh, it's not what we want. We're getting Slayer to 100 at the moment. Yeah, it's a really good skull spam hero class. It's really easy to die with it, but it has so much damage potential for quick kill skulls. It's definitely something I underestimated with it initially, because it seemed too flimsy, and it kind of is too flimsy. But it has so much damage potential compared to some other hero classes with its consistency. That's still worth using. It's definitely not the highest priority as far as things you should get to level 100. But if you own Zugoff, it's definitely something you should invest in, a level 100 Slayer. Honestly, until you own Zugoff, I really don't feel like you need level 100 Slayer, though. But once you own Zugoff, you should go get it immediately if you don't already. Level 100 Slayer. You named your pet whelp Tusk the Dragon, nice. Perfect name for it. What am I looking for here? Let's take a blue for now, I guess. Just gonna follow it up with some purple or something. Or should we take that for now? I think it is Zugoff. Okay, final chest time. What do we have? Disappointment? Probably. Any other questions? Anyone let me know? Yeah, let's see how much disappointment is in this chest. I probably should have killed Dracula just in case. There goes Hero. The Zugoff will kill at this point. The Zoo Slayer. Pretty much. It's like a hero class used exclusively for Zugoff. No! Wow. Okay. Let's just stop while we're behind. We have gotten 0 Anu, 0 Nishas. Do you use Nisha medals for every troop? You would only use it for mythics. But we still need quite a few before we can even guarantee upgrade our first mythic. I still need, what's the math on it? We need 3 Nisha medals. If I can find 3 more Nisha medals, we can upgrade our very first mythic ever. But I need 3 more Nishas. And even then, I might hesitate on it just because I have no clue what I want to max. Like, Phoenicia is good, but she might become off meta in like a year. And it takes way more than a year to go get this many Nisha medals. Unless you really farm up, then theoretically it can be done in less than a year. But realistically, it's going to take more than a year. But yeah, I'm still hesitant to use it. Just because it takes like a year to get them over a year. So, in the current state of the game. Unless you really grind heavily at it. So, I'm kind of hesitant to use them. So medals are based off of base rarity, i.e. rare troops can only get rare medals? No. But generally, that's how you want to use them. Generally, when you're upgrading a troop, you want to use, for its first level, you either want to use 3 of the previous rarity or 1 of its own rarity. For its second level, you want to use 2 of its rarity. And then for the third level, you want to use either 1 of the above rarity or 3 of its rarity. That's how every single troop upgrades. So for example, if you want to upgrade it in ultra rare, you could either use 3 rares, which is generally not the way you'd want to do it. Or 1 ultra rare for the first level, and then for its second level you would use 2 ultra rares, and then for the third level you could either use 1 epic or you could use 3 ultra rares. But basically, for the most part, you do want to use the rarity of the class, or of the thing for the rarity. So if you want to upgrade a rare, you would use rares, ultra rare, so on and so forth. But there are some instances where you use the rarity above or the rarity below. Can't you use the seasoned medals as upgrades for rare troops? Yes, but it's not really advised. You generally don't want to do a double gap like that. A single gap is fine. Like, for example, you could just use a rare and then 2 ultra rares to max out a rare if you wanted to. I wouldn't advise using epics for that, though. But you can do it with ultra rare. Because an ultra rare counts as 3 rares for the final level, but you can also make it count as 2 rares for the second level, which wastes some value. But if you just want to get a rare up in a pinch, it'll work. But anyways, guys, we're going to be calling it a night. We'll be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. We'll mostly be messing with the class event for Stormcaller. Really great hero class, by the way. Aside from that, we'll probably mostly be grinding, finishing out World Lore event, hopefully getting a power orb from that and going from there. Did you go for 100% chance? Or did you roll the dice? No, so far I've gone 100% on literally everything. I have not gone % chance on any upgrade ever. There definitely are people that have, which is how they have like multiple mythics upgraded. But I have not done the chance at all yet. We will at some point. However, currently I kind of want to get all the commons max, all the rares max, all the ultra rares max, like the lowest rarity ones completely out of the way before we really consider gambling them on some of the higher rarity ones. Like, I'd rather the resource have nothing else they could possibly do before we start gambling them. Like, I'd rather have every common and every rare every common max and every rare upgraded to level bronze level before I would start using my guard tokens on something else, like trying to upgrade an epic on its first level or something. But we will eventually reach a point where we'll start using our medals for the rarities above, like way above. But I haven't gambled any of them yet. But we will eventually reach a time where we kind of hit a wall where we would need to do such a thing for it. But anyways, guys, we'll catch you later. Feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps out a lot. It's greatly appreciated. And we'll be back hour prior to now tomorrow, as we always are, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'll mostly be doing class events. We'll be finishing out World Lore events, hopefully getting a power orb, or at least some shiny orb there. And probably grinding Explore 12 a bit more, and hopefully get way better luck than we did last night. This night, I mean. And we'll go from there. Anyways, guys, enjoy the rest of your week. We'll catch you later. And best of luck with everything. Goodbye.